So we are going to continue our conversation yesterday, which we started a topic on sexual harassment, assault, intimidation, and oppression by of women actually in our society. This emergence, this topic was because of the nursing mother who accused an influential man in her neighborhood of sexual harassment. It didn't stop there. She alleged that she was physically abused and assaulted helplessly. She was even asked or summoned by the police in the station to recount her story and say that she wasn't harassed. And there were videos of her being intimidated by the police. Since then, we have an update where the Commissioner of Police actually sacked the DPO, which is great news. We're also happy that the police officers who were involved have all been detained. And more importantly, the perpetrator himself has also been detained. This is good news, and it's important that when things like this happen, we highlight it and show, because Nigerians must begin to understand that it's not okay to sexually harass young girls or anybody at all.
Why I don't like the dismissal, or I would like them to explain, or removal is that's not strong enough a deterrence, if you ask me. We should be hearing something like suspension without pay for a few months. You know, if this person is so high in ranking, this is the first time they are doing something like this, it's not expected, but then they fall, you know, they will say, I'm a human being and I fail, we should apply mercy. But there should be a form of, when you remember that you did not earn salary for 6 months for this conduct, other people will be more afraid. Even you, wherever they send you to afterwards, will be afraid of doing the same thing, because you have lived with the dire consequences, no matter how it is. But to move you from, and you continue work as usual, just in a different place, doesn't do it for me.
One of the things that I love about Nigeria is that we honor wealthy people. It's part of our problems as well, because people that have money feel like you can buy justice, you know, you buy people, you pay for police, you pay for security, you pay to be the dawn of the environment. And that's part of our problem, because this man didn't personally have to beat up the girl. He just gave the order. So at the end of the day, he might escape that. He didn't know, they were just being loyal to him, and they were the ones that beat up the girl. People within the area feel, some people take it upon themselves like we're defenders of this, our benefactor. And they might end up, and you know what Mayam said, that they might end up feeling like you have reported our benefactor, now our benefactor has been arrested, you will have no peace.
Deal with you.
You know, so the issue goes beyond, this is one case of how, when we don't strengthen our judiciary, or when we don't have a proper punitive system, these are the different heads, Hydra heads of the situation. So how do we prevent other parts of this? Is that when you go back to the core of it, no human being, because you are very rich, should be able to have what happened with Burna Boy a few years ago. Burna Boy was trying to toast somebody in the club. They said the person is already married. Burna Boy's security aide shot. There was a gunshot. Somebody got injured. It wasn't him that did the gunshot. It was somebody, is his aide. So we have these powerful men that have people around them who, in trying to protect them, can beat you, can push you, can harm you. Who do we now hold responsible? Do we hold the person that has the security men, or we hold the security men that they were being overzealous?
If there was no video, in a situation like this where it's her word against his, we see that. I mean, I know Nigeria as a country, we're not there yet where somebody's testimony should suffice. It's just about, now she had a video. That's what is helping this case. Yeah. If there wasn't a video, lots of girls every day, they get harassed. I know somebody who did plastic surgery on her butt. And because her butt became bigger than usual, some people just thought it was good to touch. Wow. And she didn't find it funny, because, so her butt is bigger, yes, it was her decision, it was her body. And they started touching her. She went out to the mall, or I think I was in mall or market, wherever she went to, and they were hitting her body. Wow. And she was thinking, okay, yes, I paid for it, and I proudly paid for it. It's mine, but you don't have the right
to touch it. Yeah.
She's just lamenting. But she doesn't have a video as evidence. So that kind of situation, how do we move forward?
No, but I think that we all know that the video have these are mobile phones have helped to strengthen justice system around the world. Around the world. Many of the cases we see when Black Lives Matter is because there was a video to record the police brutality, and it's helped. Even the one-on-one with human beings, the police, having a phone has helped. obviously, you cannot say a word against, your word cannot hold water against a policeman or against a powerful person. In Nigeria, the powerful people are able to escape when you don't have any tangible evidence. So the video is incontroversial, and I'm happy that we now have this tool that everybody has access to be able to prove their case better. I'm also happy that somebody recorded what happened in the police station. I really think that we also should applaud that person, and I hope that person doesn't get punished for doing that video, because that was what actually made this a case. Because when the girl did the first video, people supported her, and then she came outside and people felt like, oh, this girl is lying. This is how they just come outside and whip up sentiments, and people were bashing her until somebody released the video of what happened in between. And that video made us see that this is the real story. The person, this is what happened in the police station. And there are cases like that. I've had someone said,